nice. My name is Anthony. I like it a lot. It's a lot bigger than my old school, and I like it a lot. The school is really great. I like it.
Shamrock, shout out to Mr. B Burrito and Casey and the Mr. B Burrito crew.
Who would you like to give a Shamrock shout out to?
Ben, Justin, Caleb, and all my friends out there.
All right, thank you. Reporting live from the playground. Who do we have here?
William.
All right, who would you like to give a Shamrock shout out to?
I would like to give a Shamrock shout out to all of my 6th grade teachers that are amazing.
Who would you like to give a Shamrock shout out to?
To Ben.
That's it?
And Richie.
Shamrock shout out to.
I would like to give one to this very beautiful man.
Who would you like to give a Shamrock shout out to?
All my friends, the tall cameraman, and we got my bro Cash. And this school's great. Bye.
Who would you like to give a Shamrock shout out to?
Probably Miss Salisbury because she's like a really nice teacher and stuff.
A Shamrock shout out to?
My friends William, Nicholas, and Lucas and Jensen, and my mom and dad.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Miss D. Marcello and to Nicholas right here and to all of the teachers. Thank you so much.
I would like to give a Shamrock shout out to Mr. Tate because he's funny and he has a nice beard.
Give a Shamrock shout out to my friends William, Henry, Lucas, Jensen, Jonah, and William, and to Tim who just went up, and Mr. Young and Mr. Tate.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Mr. Tate.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Mrs. Rubin and Abby.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to all my friends.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Mr. Young and Mr. Tate for dealing with our class.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to Joey and Leon.
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to my mom and my dad because they feed me and pay rent. Yeah. I'd like to give a Shamrock shout out to my homeroom teacher, Mr. Smelzer, for making me shout him out.
Who would you like to give a Shamrock shout out?
I'll give a Shamrock shout out to Elliot, Leander, Carson, Ben, Jensen, Lucas, Ethan, and Taven.
Nice.
Who do you want to give a Shamrock shout out to?
My class.
Who would you like to give a Shamrock shout out to?
I would like to give a Shamrock shout out to Jonathan, Wyatt, Luke, and Joey.
Who do you want to give a Shamrock shout out to?
Probably Brendan Fritz.
Who do you want to give a Shamrock shout out to?
I want to give a Shamrock shout out to my cousin Samaj, all the cross country coaches, and all the kids. I made it to districts this year.
Really dry. That everything is crazy. Everything's really crazy. Yeah.
It's really fun. It's really cold though. Not like the water's cold.
Who do you want to give a Shamrock shout out to?
I would like to give out a shout out to my bestie Savannah and my other bestie William. And
I'd like to give a Shamrock shout out to?
I'd like to give a Shamrock shout out to my best friend and her because they're both very nice people.
What did you learn in your human impact unit?
What I learned in my human impact unit was that a lot of plastic gets wasted every year.
So why did you have to create posters?
The reason why we had to create posters is because we had to raise awareness throughout the community and the school.
What was your goal with the posters?
The goal was to raise public awareness.
Has creating these posters and learning what you've learned changed your behavior at all?
Okay, so I use less paper products in general. Whenever I use a piece of paper, I always fill it to the max before I throw it away. And sometimes I don't even throw it away.
We keep hearing about Talkies being bad, and we don't even have Talkies in our stock store because of the requests from certain teachers and students. Are Talkies bad for the environment? If so, why?
Talkies is bad for the environment because the palm oil in them we get from a unsustainable source.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with the school?
To be mindful about the products you use.
What do you think is the best water fountain in the school?
I think it's the one down there by the cafeteria.
Agreed.
What's the best water fountain in the whole school?
The best water fountain? Best water fountain? Best water fountain? Best water fountain?
Yeah, water fountain.
The one right out here.
Okay.
Cleanest water.
I agree.
What are your guys' names?
I'm Sophia. Jade.